Hey everyone, welcome back. I was just thinking about something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we all breathe every single minute of every day, right?
That's true.
I was hiking with a friend last week
Okay.
and we were totally winded just going uphill.
Oh, wow.
And it got me thinking like, could we be doing more to support our lung health?
Yeah, especially with all the pollution these days, right?
Exactly.
'Cause,
So
yeah,
it's a good thing we're doing a deep dive today into ways to support our lungs.
that's right. We're going to be focusing on this blog post called Conquer the Air: 5 Powerful Ways to Detox Your Lungs from Daily Pollution.
That sounds promising. So what can you tell me about lung detoxification?
Well, it's crucial, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when we think about pollution and all those toxins we're exposed to every day,
Right.
they can really build up in our lungs and cause a lot of problems.
Like all kind of problems.
Well, for starters, inflammation in the lining of your lungs.
Okay.
It can make it harder to breathe.
So it's like a sunburn, but on the inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then there's reduced lung capacity, so you can't take in as much air with each breath.
So that's why I feel so tired and sluggish sometimes.
It could be because your body's not getting enough oxygen.
Wow. I never realized how important lung health is for our energy levels.
It's all connected.
Okay, so what happens when this goes on for a while?
Well, this chronic inflammation, and
Right.
reduced oxygen flow, it increases your risk of respiratory illnesses like bronchitis
Oh.
and even COPD.
So this is serious stuff.
Yeah, it is.
But thankfully, we're diving deep today into ways to detoxify our lungs, right?
Absolutely.
Where do we start?
Well, one technique is steam inhalation.
Oh, like a spa treatment for your lungs.
Exactly.
I love it. How does that work?
So think about a hot shower.
Yeah.
That warm steam helps loosen up congestion, right?
Right.
It's the same concept with steam inhalation.
Okay.
That warm, moist air, it helps thin the mucus in your airways.
So it's easier to cough it up.
Exactly.
Wow. So we're giving our lungs a nice steam bath.
Yeah. And the blog post even suggests adding a few drops of essential oils,
Ooh. Like what?
like eucalyptus or peppermint.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Aromatherapy for your lungs. Okay, so what's next?
Well, this one might sound a little unusual,
Okay.
but it's controlled coughing.
Controlled coughing. I never knew there was a specific way to cough.
There is. Most of the time when we cough, it's just a reflex, right?
Right.
But a controlled cough is a technique that helps you dislodge mucus from deeper within your lungs.
Oh, interesting. So how do you do it?
So you sit up straight, take a deep breath, filling your lungs completely,
Okay.
hold it for a couple of seconds,
Uh-huh.
and then cough forcefully from your lower abdomen.
Like from your belly button.
Exactly. You're engaging your diaphragm.
So it's not just hacking away.
No, it's targeted.
Okay. And
Then
yeah,
the best part is you can do it anywhere, anytime.
that's great. So we've got steam inhalation, controlled coughing. What else?
Well, let's talk about hydration and diet because those are crucial.
I know water is important for overall health, but
Mm.
how does it help our lungs specifically?
Well, water keeps the mucus in your lungs thin and fluid.
Oh, okay.
If you're dehydrated, that mucus gets thick and sticky and it's harder to clear out.
So we got to stay hydrated.
Exactly. At least 8 glasses a day.
Okay, so water's like flushing out those toxins.
You got it. And then there are certain foods that can support our lung health.
Oh, like what?
Well, cruciferous vegetables,
Okay.
like broccoli, cauliflower, kale,
Yeah.
they're full of antioxidants.
Oh, so they're protecting my lungs.
Yeah, they help protect against damage.
I love broccoli. Okay,
What?
berries.
Okay.
They're also loaded with antioxidants,
Uh-huh.
and they have anti-inflammatory properties.
So they're soothing those irritated airways.
That's it.
I love berries.
And don't forget about spices like ginger and turmeric.
Oh, yeah, those are good for you.
They've been used for centuries for their anti-inflammatory properties.
That's amazing.
Huh.
So we're not just avoiding bad things, we're actively choosing good things for our lungs. Exactly.
Love it. Okay, so we've got steam inhalation, controlled coughing. We're eating our veggies and berries.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, we got to get moving.
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise is essential for lung health.
But when I exercise, I feel like I'm breathing harder. Does that really mean my lungs are getting stronger?
It does. It's like a workout for your respiratory muscles.
Oh, okay.
When you lift weights, your muscles get stronger.
Yeah.
Same with your lungs when you exercise and challenge them.
They get stronger too.
Yes. It improves your lung capacity over time.
So it's all about building lung strength.
Exactly. And you don't have to be a marathon runner.
That's good to hear.
Even moderate exercise like brisk walking can make a difference.
Okay, so steam inhalation, controlled coughing, hydration, diet exercise. Got it. Is there anything else we can do?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about outdoor pollution.
Right.
What about the air we breathe inside?
Oh, that's true. We spend so much time indoors.
Exactly.
So what can we do about that?
One thing you can do is invest in a high-quality air purifier with a HEPA filter.
What's HEPA stand for?
It stands for high-efficiency particulate air.
So it's like a really good filter.
Yeah, it traps even the tiniest particles like dust mites, pollen, pet dander.
So it's not just covering up bad smells.
No, it's actually cleaning the air.
I like it.
What else?
Don't underestimate good old-fashioned ventilation.
You mean like opening the windows?
Exactly.
I love doing that.
Yeah, it lets fresh air circulate.
Okay, any other tips?
Think about the products you use.
Like what?
Cleaning products, candles, air fresheners.
Yeah.
A lot of them contain chemicals that can irritate your lungs.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So opt for natural alternatives when you can.
Oh, okay, good tip. Anything else?
This one's fun.
Great.
Houseplants.
Really?
Yeah, certain houseplants can act as natural air purifiers.
No way. So I can decorate my home A&D, purify the air at the same time.
Exactly.
I'm sold. Which plants are the best?
Well, some popular ones are snake plants, spider plants, peace lilies.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check those out. They're pretty low maintenance.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we've got steam inhalation controlled coughing. We're drinking lots of water. We're eating healthy. We're exercising. And we're purifying our indoor air. That's a lot.
It is, but you don't have to do it all at once.
Right.
Just find what works for you.
And incorporate it into your daily life.
Exactly.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
It's all about making those small changes that can make a big difference over time.
Exactly.
I like it.
Small changes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, just hearing how other people are incorporating these strategies can be really inspiring.
Totally. It's one thing to hear about it,
Right.
but it's another to see how these things actually work in real life.
Exactly. So let's dive into some stories.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, imagine this. You've been working in a busy city center for years. You love your job, but that daily commute through traffic,
Yeah,
it's taken its toll.
I can relate.
Yeah, and you're starting to feel that tightness in your chest and that nagging cough just won't quit.
Oh, yeah. City living can be tough on your lungs.
Absolutely, but then one day you decide enough is enough.
Oh.
You remember reading about steam inhalation? So you pick up a diffuser, add some eucalyptus oil, and spend a few minutes each evening enjoying that soothing steam.
Okay.
And you also start paying more attention to what you're eating,
Yeah.
swapping out those sugary snacks for berries and veggies.
So even small changes can make a difference.
You bet. And the best part is those small changes start to add up.
Okay.
After a few weeks, you notice you're not coughing as much, you can take deeper breaths, and that tightness in your chest starts to ease.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and you even have more energy to walk to work a couple of times a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, skipping that traffic-filled commute.
So it's like one positive change leads to another.
Exactly. It's a ripple effect.
I love that. So you don't have to completely change your life.
No, not at all.
Just make those little adjustments.
And they can have the biggest impact.
Okay, that's encouraging. Do you have any other stories?
Yeah. Okay, so imagine this. You're a fitness enthusiast. You love pushing yourself to the limit,
Mm-hmm.
but lately you've hit a plateau.
Okay.
You're feeling short of breath during your workouts, and you can't seem to improve.
Oh, I know that feeling. It's so frustrating.
Right. So you do some research, and you stumble upon an article about controlled coughing.
Controlled coughing for exercise.
Yeah. You're skeptical at first,
Uh-huh.
but you decide to try it.
Okay.
You start incorporating those controlled coughs into your warm-up routine,
Okay.
focusing on engaging those deep abdominal muscles.
So you're really training your lungs.
You got it. Like you'd train any other muscle group.
Right.
And as you continue to practice, you notice a shift.
What kind of shift?
Your breathing feels more efficient. You're able to take in more oxygen.
Wow.
And you find yourself powering through those workouts with renewed energy.
That's amazing.
Mm.
So even when we think we're at our peak, there's
Mm.
always room for improvement.
Absolutely. Okay, now here's a story that might resonate with anyone who's ever felt the effects of poor indoor air quality.
Okay.
So imagine you're at home relaxing after a long day,
Mm.
but instead of feeling refreshed, you're battling a stuffy nose, itchy eyes, scratchy throat.
Mm. I hate when that happens. It's like your own home is making you sick.
I know, right? But then you remember reading about the benefits of houseplants.
Oh, yeah.
You head to the nursery, pick up a few snake plants and spider plants,
Okay.
and put them around your home.
So you're bringing the outdoors in.
Exactly. And to your surprise, you start to notice a difference. The air feels fresher, you're not sneezing as much, and you can finally breathe deeply.
Wow. The plants are actually working.
They are. It's like having little air filters all over your house.
I love it. It's amazing how simple solutions can be so effective.
I know, right?
These stories are so inspiring.
They are right.
It shows that we can all take steps to improve our lung health and, just feel better overall.
Absolutely. It's not about being perfect. It's about finding what works for you.
And making those changes a part of your life.
Yeah. And speaking of finding what works for you,
Yeah.
I think it's time for our final thought-provoking question.
Okay, I'm ready. What is it?
So, given everything we've talked about today about lung health and all the ways we can support it, what's one small change you can commit to making?
That's a good question. It really makes you think.
It does, right?
It's not just listening, it's doing something.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so great about it. We're not just passively absorbing information.
Right.
We're using it to make positive changes.
I love that. And there are so many possibilities.
There are.
Maybe it's setting a reminder to take a few deep breaths, or adding lemon to your water, or trying a new lung-friendly recipe.
I love those examples because they're so simple.
They are.
And they really highlight that it doesn't have to be a big change.
Right. It's those small, consistent actions that make a difference over time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Our lung health journey is the same.
It's about taking those small steps and celebrating our progress.
And learning and growing along the way.
I like that.
So I think this deep dive has given us a lot to think about. And a lot of inspiration to take better care of our lungs.
Yes. But before we wrap up, there's one more thing we haven't talked about.
Oh, really?
Something really powerful that's often overlooked. More powerful than steam and houseplants.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, it's something you already do every single day. Breathing.
I mean, yeah. I am breathing right now.
Right. But most of the time, we don't really think about it.
That's true.
It's shallow and automatic.
Yeah.
But what if we could tap into the power of conscious breathing?
Conscious breathing, what's that?
It means becoming aware of your breath, how it flows in and out, how it feels in your body.
Okay.
And intentionally changing the way you breathe to relax, reduce stress, and even improve your lung function.
So it's like turning our everyday breathing into a mindful practice. I like it.
Yeah.
Are there specific techniques?
There are. From simple, deep belly breaths to more structured practices like box breathing or alternate nostril breathing.
Wow, there's a whole world of breathing techniques out there. I had no idea. So how does this relate to lung health?
Well, deep diaphragmatic breathing,
Okay.
where you engage your diaphragm, that big muscle below your lungs, it can actually increase your lung capacity over time.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a gentle stretch and massage for your lungs.
So it's calming, A&D strengthening. That's amazing.
I know, right? And the best part is it's free. You can do it anywhere, and it only takes a few minutes.
I love that. Such a simple yet powerful way to support our lungs. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I think we've learned a lot about how to take better care of our respiratory health.
We have. We've covered so much, from steam inhalation to air purifiers to houseplants to the power of conscious breathing.
It's amazing how many tools we have at our disposal.
It is. And remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Just find what works for you and make it a part of your life.
Small changes, big results.
Exactly. So as you go about your day, take a moment to appreciate your breath. Notice how it feels in your body.
Yeah.
And maybe try incorporating a few conscious breaths into your routine.
I think I'm going to try that. It sounds really beneficial.
It is.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into reclaiming our respiratory health.
My pleasure. It was great talking to you.
And remember to subscribe for more healthy inspirations.